15 years together. It's my longest association as brand ambassador. I truly believe I do belong to the Longines family, and I've always been treated just as a family member right from the beginning. It's not something that has necessarily come to be since with each passing year, but definitely is an association I have treasured feeling like a family member right from the beginning. Thank you so much for having me inaugurate your store, this exclusive lingerie boutique. And I'm glad I'm part of this journey of yours today. So thank you for having me here inaugurate this boutique. I take so much pride in my 15-year-long association with the brand, because here's a brand that I completely relate to. You hear it in the motto when you say elegance is an attitude. I completely believe that. It's a brand in all its designs. It reflects its actual spirit and respect for tradition. Longines truly has a lot to vouch for in terms of knowledge of watchmaking, tradition, experience, design, transcending time literally in terms of reiterating the fact that elegance is timeless. It's not necessarily defined by fashion trends, but it's about who you are and helps define you. That's something I completely believe in, and I've always enjoyed wearing the design. And I'm glad today I've had the opportunity to wear the Conquest Classic, which is sporty and elegant. It actually works for me as a woman, a lady, a girl, across all occasions, across my multi-dimensional roles I have to play during the course of a day as a working woman today. That's why I just think it's truly befitting. And I actually have experienced this in all of Longines' designs. The watch pieces are elegant, are beautiful, and at the same time do not scream for attention, and that's something I completely relate to, and you all have witnessed it all these years of my interaction with you.
Clearly, all these years as the ambassador for a luxury watch brand has taught Aishwarya Rai Bachchan a thing or two about turning back time. The actor looked stunning as she stepped out in chic and sophisticated black in Mumbai on Tuesday. Clearly, Aishwarya is taking gearing up for her grand comeback very seriously and seems to have figured out a way to beat the clock. Aishwarya will be starring in Sanjay Gupta's action thriller Jazba, Karan Johar's next love story with Ranbir Kapoor and Anushka Sharma, and if rumors are to be believed, Rohit Shetty's next opposite SRK.
Aishwarya Rai Bachchan was present at the inauguration of New Longines Boutique in Mumbai. Check it out.
Such a pleasure, as always, for me to be here, back again with the Longines family. A 15-year-long association, and one that I truly cherish, because my association goes way beyond just coming on as a brand ambassador. Today, I feel like genuinely a part of the Longines family. I say it year after year, but 15 years, wow. And here we are yet again at the inauguration of a very precious store. Our city is lucky to have its second Longines store here, and that too at such a prime location, so congratulations. I relate to the brand. I'm glad I've had the opportunity to endorse its values for over 15 years now, and I'm glad on this ongoing long journey ahead. So thank you.
Bollywood Hungama News Network.
just let me go now? I wanna be gone now. Why won't you just let me?
Hi everybody, I'm Shah Rukh Khan and watch me only on facebook.com/.
15 years together. It's my longest association as brand ambassador. Always been treated just as a family member right from the beginning. I take so much pride in my 15-year-long association with the brand, because here's a brand that I completely relate to. You hear it in the motto when you say elegance is an attitude. I completely believe that.
Ash, at least two filmmakers, Sanjay Gupta and most recently Karan Johar, have announced their next films that you'll be starring in next year. It's been 4 years since Guzarish. You were, of course, playing what is probably your most important role in these years, that of a mother. I have to ask you, did you miss making movies as much as your fans missed seeing you on screen?
That's a tricky question because, yeah, I think I've been very, very blatant about how blissed out I've been. And I am till this very minute. So I'm completely blissed out in my motherhood phase. And this phase is for a lifetime. So when people, interestingly and really sweetly kind of say, okay, so now it's movies, huh?
Right.
I'm like, look, yes, we as actors always say once an actor, always an actor. But having said that, motherhood is most definitely for a lifetime. So even if it's now movies,
Right.
it doesn't take mommy Aishwarya away from me at all. That's here to stay forever and ever and ever with Aradhya.
Okay. Aishwarya, you go back to the studios to making movies from January onwards.
Yes.
Do you feel like Aradhya is ready to see you go to work?
Well, I use a very normal term. I go to office.
Right.
That's been happening all through Aradhya. You're going to Google this at some point in time and crack up. But Mom's been honest with you. Mom goes to office. I'm a working mom like every other. And I go to office. So, yeah, she's kind of embraced that concept now because, like I said, I've been doing it all through, albeit very, very sporadically.
Right.
When I've traveled, I get ready in the suite itself. So she kind of is familiar, I think. The definition of office might be a little
Correct.
a little confused,
Right.
but she'll realize office is in my family. Come on, I mean, all of us are in showbiz.
Correct.
So she'll kind of understand that that's work too, because it is. We're part of an industry, we work, we go to an office. So yeah.
Karan Johar, whose new film you'll be acting in next year, said that he actually offered you his first film back in the day, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. He offered you a very important role, which Rani Mukherjee ended up playing eventually. He said that that part was turned down by several actresses, but he remembers that you were the only one who actually called him up, said thank you, and then apologized for not being able to do that film.
Yes, and you know, I always told Karan that the way you narrated, when I saw the movie, I felt I was watching it the second time because that's exactly the way I saw it when he narrated it. It was brilliant. And he was doing the he was singing,
Full music
dancing, enacting, emoting. And even all the little characters in the movie.
Right.
I mean, when I watched it, I had seen the movie already. So Karan and me have been meaning to work together so many times, and now he said it himself publicly, so I can say it.
Right.
We've been meaning to work together for so long, and it just didn't work out because of different phases of life, different circumstances, and especially in the very beginning with Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, I've always been very schoolgirlish about my commitment. So I would be like, I've committed my dates to another film and a schedule, and he always thought, he said, you were at least polite enough to call back and say, no, you don't have the dates. People didn't even call back. I said, but Karan, I was genuine about it.
Right.
Even if there are films I wanted to accept and I could see how perfect the film is, the role is and all of that, if my time was already committed to a director, I used to never play around with dates, which today I see happens very easily and everybody does it if you want to be part of a film.
True.
And I'm like, man, did I play it right? I don't know, but I was just very correct.
Right.
So that's the way it rolled even back then, and in fact till date. So I don't see myself changing much, but let's see how it goes.
Now, in Karan Johar's film, you're going to be paired opposite Ranbir Kapoor, who is, of course, the next big thing after the three Khans. But you actually know Ranbir ever since he was an assistant director on his father Rishi Kapoor's film, Aab Laut Chale, in which you were
Whose
the lead.
schedule also I was on when I was doing Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Wow.
There was a huge schedule in New York,
Right.
and that's how I was also unable to do Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Karan.
Do you have memories of him as an assistant director, and did you see the spark then?
Memories are vivid, obviously, because like we have no concept of how time flies.
True.
So every movie, if we were just doing it yesterday, or it's like I keep saying that. But yeah, Ranbir has always been full of beans. He has always been super spirited. He was very, very determined to be a part of the movies. He knew exactly how it would roll,
Right.
and it pretty much has. And I mean, he's adorable on screen. Audience gets that. He is brilliant. So it will be wonderful working together.
Your husband Abhishek Bachchan invested in and acquired both a kabaddi team and a football team this year.
Yeah.
We've seen you cheering at some of the matches for the teams. What's this experience been like? Not nervous about a film release, but now nervous about a team's performance.
It's exhilarating, and I think it's outstanding. I love it.
Right.
I have just loved the fact that we have brought what is ours right out there to the forefront. So that has been fabulous. Yes, we love cricket. We've all
Right.
grown up on cricket. But everybody else have not spoken enough about the other sports that people enjoy. And football most definitely is one of them.
Right.
We have the population.
Correct.
We have people interested.
And now we know
just
they have
show
enthusiasm.
Show them that, look, there is this career option, man.
Right.
It's all out there. Just go out there and do it.
Well, it's been great watching you cheer on for the teams. Now we will look forward to watching you back on the big screen again.
Yes.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Nancy.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks,
you.
Rajiv.
Hi Aishwarya. So I want to ask you, you are known as the most beautiful woman in the world. So I want to ask you, do you believe that you are the most beautiful woman in the world? And if not, then who do you think is the most beautiful woman in the earth? And you cannot take your mother's name or any family member's name.
Hi, Anushka. And very tricky because you have taken my mother out of the equation. But for a question like this, you can't take the mother out of me. So I would like to say that beauty is definitely in the eyes of the beholder, and this beholder can't but help see beauty nowadays in the face and the eyes I completely gaze into all the time, and I'm unabashedly, obsessively in love with my daughter. So for me, at this point in time, Aradhya. It's all Aradhya for sure. Thank you.